I love a good tag video. I always have. And when I saw that Simply Ayesha created this perfume personality tag, I was so excited. And actually, Annelies from the YouTube channel Sensity, as well as Dorja Tonka, tagged me to do this video. So of course I had to do it. Ladies, thank you so much for tagging me, and also Ayesha for creating this beautiful tag. So let's jump in. First up, what is your boss babe scent? And you know, I have two. I always tell people I have those two. One for spring and summer and one for fall and winter time. So the spring and summer one is Creed Aventus For Her. And actually, Sharita did this video as well, and I think she also said the same, Creed Aventus For Her. I don't know what it is about this perfume, but it just screams confidence to me. I also think boss babe scents in my mind are quite loud and quite, you know, they have this presence about them, as well as being a little bit more edgy and maybe a tad bit more masculine leaning than other perfumes. And of course, Aventus For Him is a bestseller, and so many men and women wear this perfume. So this perfume is quite similar. So it is a very fruity scent. It's very fresh and fruity, but it has a lot of deepness. There's this woody aspect to it, and it also has this sharpness to it. So I cannot wear it every single day, but if I really have a very important meeting, I want to feel very confident, I always wear it. And in my opinion, you can wear it throughout the whole year, but especially in spring and summertime, it flourishes. And the other one is YSL's Libre Le Parfum, but I'm going to mention this one later on. So just a quick mention that this also is one of my boss babe perfumes. Also is very loud, has a presence to it, also has this masculine edgy touch to it, and I wear it during fall and winter time. What is your go-to bedtime scent? So I also have a lot, but I do wear my body scents quite a lot to bed. So for example, the Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla line of fragrance mists is one I adore. When I go to bed, I just douse myself in it. Lately, it's the Bare Vanilla Golden, but I also love the original one. And something that smells quite similar to me is the Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. She also has a fragrance mist as well as the perfume that looks like a chocolate. And to me, it's just a very cozy, comforting vanilla marshmallow kind of scent. And I love it. What is your hug in a bottle scent? I just filmed a cozy fragrances video because I love my hug in a bottle scents. And the one that I thought of immediately was Rehab Choco Musk. And this is such a cheapie, but on my skin, it's almost like, it's not a beast mode scent, but the longevity is so good on that one, and it's so inexpensive. It is a very cozy cacao and vanilla type of scent to me, quite musky. It has this powdery aspect to it. It's so cocooning and just beautiful. And if you don't have it in your collection, you love a vanilla scent, a chocolate scent, please get it right now. What is your secret weapon of mass seduction? That one is quite easy. It's Parfum de Mali Delina. It is just the one that gets me the most compliments. I have a feeling that a lot of men like roses and sweet scents. So the combination of fruits and roses in this very playful but elegant way is just perfection when it comes to seduction. What is a fragrance you never wear but you can't part with? So that was also quite easy. Unfortunately, it's MFK's Grand Soir, and I don't know why, because I love the DNA. For me, it's a very straightforward amber scent. It's a very thick and heavy, strong amber scent. And when I think about it now, I think the reason why I don't wear it is because it's just too much. And after my pregnancy, I couldn't, of course, at first I did not wear any perfume at all, but once I felt like I could wear them again, I did not feel like those really loud perfumes. So then I wore more soft scents, but after that I never gravitated towards Grand Soir. So I don't know, I cannot seem to part ways with it because it's just so beautifully made. It's so strong and it's a classic in my opinion, but I don't know. Let's see, maybe next year. What is one of your favorite fragrances that you don't wear enough? So that one would be Le Labo Santal 33. I told you the story about me being in Seoul, and I was sitting there with my husband and a woman walked past by us and she smelled so good, and we immediately asked her what she was wearing, and she was wearing Le Labo Santal 33. So I had to have it after that. And I searched for so many alternatives because Santal 33 is so expensive. And I found one. It's from Maison Louis Marie. It's the number 5. And I love this perfume. And because I loved that one so much, I then had to bite the bullet and buy Santal 33. But you know what? Now I have both. And I do wear the number 5 one more than my actual Santal 33 because it's just a little bit more soft and subdued and round in my opinion. Santal 33 can be a little bit more challenging to me. It's also one of my very strong perfumes. What is a fragrance you would recommend for a beginner that wants to smell unique? So I'm not too sure if this means only like niche perfumes or maybe a designer. So I'm going with designer, and I would say Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush, which is one of my absolute favorite fragrances of all time, and it was released this year, so this means something. But to me, it's just a very easy to wear scent that just smells addictive. It's so yummy, it's so sexy, still fresh. You can wear it during the day, during the night, for a date night as well. And it has this very unique aspect to it, which to me, I don't know, just makes it perfect. It's easy to wear, but still smelling unique. It has this beautiful, perfect combination of peonies and ylang ylang, which makes it floral, but like a creamy floral, almost smelling fruity, like a fruit yogurt kind of thing. It's so beautiful. It's so creamy. It smells like a fruity body cream. It's absolutely stunning. So if you haven't checked this one out, please check it out. What is a fragrance that you love that everyone else seems to hate? So I do not have one of those, but one where I do know a lot of people do not like it is Yves Saint Laurent Libre Les Parfums. And I think it doesn't matter if it's the flanker or if it's the original, it's like a 50-50 thing. A lot of people love it, a lot of people do not like it. For me, I stand right in between. So I love the Le Parfum version the most. It's so addictive smelling, but it's strong. It's very heavy and thick smelling. There's this honey note in there. The Libre line in general is a lavender line, and this one has orange blossom, lavender, and this thick honey note. So it is very unique smelling to me. It doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled before, but it is quite challenging to me at times. So as I said, this is one of my boss babe scents. So right now for this season, if I have a very important meeting, if I want to feel confident at work, this is when I pull out Libre Le Parfum, and I think it's beautifully made. What is an overhyped fragrance that you currently own? I would say Vilhelm Perfumery Mango Skin. When I heard about Mango Skin, I immediately had to have it, and I was so sure that I would love it. I do not. I tested out so many mango perfumes since. I haven't found one where I am in love with, let's say, because a lot of them to me smell very synthetic to the point where I get like a headache. And I want something more. There's this one, I think it's called Mangonificent from Unique E. This one is the one where I most felt like, wow, this is like mango, but it's something more. It has this very deep character to it. But going back to Mango Skin, on my skin, it just smelled very synthetic, very juvenile, and there was just something missing. So to me, it wasn't interesting enough. I did wear it a couple of times throughout this spring and summer, but I'm not too sure about it. What fragrance is on the chopping block? There are a lot. If you want to have a perfume declutter video, let me know. But I have a lot of perfumes, and I fortunately get sent a lot of perfumes as well. But of course, not everything is gonna work out on everybody. And so I do not want to own any fragrances that I do not wear just to have a big collection. That's not what I want personally. So I had Dior Feve Delicieuse for a long time now. And when you look at the notes, it just seems perfect for me and my perfume taste. Because this one has tonka bean, vanilla, bergamot, and rose. And it's supposed to be a beautiful, gourmand smelling, but quite fresh perfume. On me, it smells so classic and dated and extremely powdery and oriental, and it's just nothing that I want to wear. It's like a body powder, if you know those, that come in like a beautiful paper box with a big puff, and this one's infused with some vanilla, and then you let it sit for a couple of decades. That is what it smells like on my skin. And sometimes I spray it on my hand. I'm like, yeah, it smells good. But just like a couple of times a year, and I don't want to douse myself in it. It's just too much. So I decided to declutter it. What is the last fragrance that you purchased? So I would say the last one that I purchased was Snif's. They have like a secret menu, and the perfume is called Crumb Couture. And it's supposed to smell like a fresh croissant, buttery croissant with some jam. And when I heard that, I was immediately on the website checking the availability, and it was out of stock for quite a while. And when it was available, again, I immediately ordered it. And let's say I have some thoughts, but I have to test it out more, but you will see it definitely in some of my videos. What fragrance is at the top of your wish list? Oh, there are so many, but I would say the one I think about the most is Matiere Première Vanilla Powder. So that one has the notes of white musk, Palo Santo, bourbon vanilla, and coconut. And let me tell you, it's absolutely stunning. If you like vanilla, but you want something different but easy to wear, something not too powdery, something creamy and light, try this one out. I was at a very beautiful niche perfumery and I tested out so many scents that day, and I was at the end of my perfume journey for that day. Turned around, wanted to exit the store, and then I saw this display of this new perfume. And it was vanilla powder. And I said to my best friend, let's test out this one. This is the last one I'm going to try. She's like, okay. And then we tried it out. And she did not like any of the perfumes we tested that day. She liked a lot, but she didn't love any of them. And when I sprayed this one on both of our hands, we were in love immediately. And yeah, it's on my wish list ever since. So I definitely have to get it. It's so extremely beautiful and also has quite a good longevity and sillage as well. The last question is, what is your one fragrance for life? Oh my God, that's very, very difficult for me. I'm torn because I think the one I repurchased the most would be Escentric Molecules Molecule 02, which is ambroxan. So it's a very fresh, citrusy, but also woody type of scent, very unisex, and it's just very sexy but easy to wear for me. Also a great base to layer with other perfumes to make them more long lasting. But I think if I think about one that I could wear from spring to winter, would be Hibiscus Mahajad from Maison Crivelli. And this one is one I also fell in love with first time I smelled it. It just wowed me. So this one to me smells a little bit like Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush, which I adore. It also smells like Delina from Parfum de Mali, which I adore. And it also reminds me a little bit of Mont Blanc Signature. So it's very fruity and floral, but it's also quite sweet and creamy. It has hibiscus, of course, so it has this tea-like aspect to it as well, which I also adore. And it has this leather note in there, which makes it quite deep. And so it has something for springtime, summertime, fall time, and winter time. And that's why I think I could wear it every single season and wouldn't be bored of it. It would fit the occasion. It's something I can wear to the office. I could wear it to a date night. It's very strong. It's a very strong fragrance, so you have to be careful. And I am in love with that one. So that would be my answer. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not too sure who I'm going to tag, but let's just say if you watch this and you want to do this video, please feel free to do it. It was so much fun. Thank you so much for creating it, Ayesha. Thank you so much, girls, for tagging me. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.